da 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 da. Okay, let's see. Let's see, is this... Yeah, this is more modern pop. So I don't know. They might still see themselves as synthwave. I think they've taken a little bit too much inspiration from the mainstream, rather than, you know. And unless a lot of people's synthwave album, or people who are synthwave, are releasing stuff like this, it doesn't set a precedent. So this is just like pop now, which sounds like synthwave. Yeah, that is weird. Why would they choose to have that? Oh, fuck. I was really excited when I found out that this was released. And then it turns out it's kind of meh. There are some tracks that I would say, oh, these are good. But, you know. There's a lot of trap rhythms and trap sort of like hi-hats where it goes, where they go, and it's like, I'm like, well, that's not synthwave. Synthwave barely uses hi-hats. There are some tracks like that. But then they bring in their guitars that are totally synthwave. Like now, yeah. Synthwave, right? But then when the drums come in, they might do which there's like a few set of rules for doing synthwave, which I've figured out through listening to synthwave is the drums are kind of, the basic drum pattern is kind of the same. You've got kick, snare, kick, snare. But you don't do stuff like that. This is a trap kick and snare, right? It's rhythmicized as that. And here we go. I haven't heard synthwave that are like this. Now, have I listened to a lot of Synthwave 2020? Yeah. A lot of new Synthwave 2020? Yeah, I would say so. But I haven't heard anything that sounds like this. Now, the Midnight might be trying to get away from the synthwave and try to make a more mainstream success. And if so, I would say, yeah, this could do it. But why? Really? I was excited. I mean, last year they were in Sweden doing shows. Now, next time they come to Sweden, I'm probably not going to go see them because this album. Because certain stuff. Okay. I can dig this. I can most definitely dig this. Okay. Okay, let's hear Brooklyn. So this sounds more like so far, like a traditional. Midnight track. Which gives you a nostalgic feeling for something. I might have been to Brooklyn when we were in New York, but we were probably only on Manhattan. You know? It's like, yeah. Yeah, this is right. So this is, yeah. That's a great. That's great. Uh, Here we go. The bass is kind of like. Yeah. Yeah. And sax. Nice. So I think kids were more California. If I gotta say so myself. It was more, well, California / Miami. It was more like lighter. This has been more darker. But it's not dark synthwave by any means. So this is also pretty classic synthwave, a little bit darker. This is one of their great interludes. That must. Oh yeah. I would say overall it's a meh album. There are some tracks that are good, but there are also tracks like that are just. The Search for Echo is just. It might be synthwave, but it also could just be ambient music. Dreamer Wave. This one is just pop. I think. Yeah, Monsters were also just pop. This one sounds like a synthwave track. But when the kick comes in, I'm like, yeah, this is just pop that has their synthesizer patches on them, you know? So this one has kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, kick. A classic boom bap pattern, right? But it's not something that I've been seeing you like the. So you have this basic pattern of just a 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, kick, 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 kick here, which is great. Are they bad? No, they're not necessarily bad tracks. You might think I think they're bad. They're not necessarily bad tracks. They're not just synthwave. And I mean the Midnight was, they can't be anymore because they've strayed so much, was the best. Like the Kids is probably the best synthwave album. But FM 84, he's also, oh, what the fuck? He's released a new single, EP. And am I not mistaken? Isn't FM? No wait. I'm thinking wrong. But like FM 58. Oh, he is awesome. When was this updated? Okay, so this hasn't been updated in a while. So that album is not gonna be in here. Bend and Break though. Bend and Break. This was just a. Ooh, this is probably the best track of the year. Because Bend and Break was like. No, no, no. And now my internet is fucking up. I just really love this one. Da, 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 da. Fuck, now I kind of want to make something that sounds like Bend and Break. Well, we're going to make synthwave today. We're going to see what it becomes. We're going to use all of our instruments that we have at our sort of leisure, except for the microcork, because I have to do some... Fuck, I forgot to look for that on eBay. That's not going to get here anytime soon, apparently, if that's the case. Damn it, I need a fucking, what's it called in English? Stop screw, maybe? I mean, there's a screw for the knob, which makes it sit in place. That's gone. Not because I broke it or anything like that. Because I didn't. It was broken when I got it. But yeah. We're gonna go live day 69. Synth wave. Oh, not shit wave. Synth wave 1. And I'm thinking we're going for 115. I think is a good slow fast deal. We want to remove those. I'm gonna start off by building. I'm gonna start off by doing a pad in this guy. So I want, but I want DCO1 to be that. Then that to be, and then that to be DCO2 like that. We want to get you like that. Get you down like that. Get you up a little bit like that. Want some attack, some decay. I think we want more attack than decay. And then sustain down a bit, then release. And then on this guy we want like a little bit of attack, a bit more of a decay. The sustain down to the point of the decay. And then the release. Like that. We want the chorus on. And then it's a... It's like, we also gotta find what key we wanna work in. Maybe D. We can't start in D, but maybe we go with D. So we're gonna go D. Then we're just gonna see what. Oh, damn it! Really? Sometimes you don't work. Sometimes you do work. Okay, let's see what. Okay, so everything except for okay. So we could start off with like. I'm gonna put my guitar on because it's a little bit in the way. Okay. We could start off with something like. So now I'm kind of locked into not having that C. Less of attack, less of attack. Oh yeah, there it is. Dun, dun. Okay, wait. So I think we start off with an A, right? So we go. But here's the thing, I gotta end, so I in between, because I like the relationship between the F, right? So I've gotta go. All of those are in there, which is weird. I don't like it. So maybe I go. Because I. Do I want 3 chords maybe? Just. But that. Okay, so that. And then no, it's gonna end on a D because that just brings it home. But the A is. Oh, that's how I was supposed to do it. So the relationship between the. So then you get sort of this triumphant before. Ooh, okay, so that's nice. So we have our chord progression. We're gonna try and record it, even though, you know. Wait, did I go? Okay. Went something like that. And then we just realized that, oh, it's pretty good. Some have other velocity than others. And that's pretty natural for me when I'm playing, that I press one note harder than the others. The root note used to be a little bit this time. Yeah, there you go. And then we go like that. And then we have our 4-bar loop here. Just like. So this is just a corporation. So now that we have that, we're gonna start with building the intro here. So I'm thinking, like, normally I would just take this and do, but I think I'm gonna do something like legitimately fantastic this time. So we're gonna get a 4-bar loop here. So we have a 4-bar loop. I'm gonna take out, I'm gonna take this out because we're gonna make a multi-instrument, which I haven't made in a hot minute. Combine. So now we have it at multi-instrument. We're gonna call this multi-instrument bass. So we're gonna open up first this guy, and we're gonna get banks, programs. Do they have an init program? I don't think they do. So we're just gonna init it as much as possible. Modulation pitch. Is there? Yeah. Pitch sign. We're gonna go get it, you know, as basic as possible. Cutoff. Okay, but I do want the cutoff all the way open. Voice annotation. Glide. I don't want envelope. No, I don't want that. And then I think this step right. Okay. And then does this one have? Yeah, it does have a volume. So it would be. And then we're just gonna have a bunch of cutoff. Ooh, not that much. And we want some resonance on this pitch. I also think the second oscillator is supposed to have that one on. So good. And because it's unison, we can do this. Because every... I can't. It's unison, aka monomod. Now we can take all the voices and start panning them. So here's where I think it's going to work. So 1, 2, most panned. Then this is going to be panned like... somewhere around there. And then this is going to get panned 80. Yeah. And then we have middle, middle. So now it sounds. So that is one of our. Now, is this not? Oh, this wasn't saw. Oh, there. And then we're just going to get the sort of, this is not just a sustain bass. It's not. So, filter envelope I want some attack, a little bit of attack, a little bit of decay, and then some release like that. And then we're just going to add a little bit of... have to make it. So I think we're doing a little bit too much envelope here, and we're gonna have a bigger release, more of an attack, more of a decay, less of a sustain. So it goes. So it goes wow. So yes, it gets that wow onto it. So this is pretty a simple patch, and it's gonna get me. It's gonna get me. So now we're gonna start with this guy too. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna just there. I want this one is pretty particular. I think I want 2 squares because 2 squares sound like this. We're just gonna how do I get that one? And here's the thing. We want the chorus, of course, on this guy. That's kind of why we picked him. And then we want this on second. We want some attack, some decay, a little bit less sustain, some more release. We want a release on this guy that's a bit higher, a bit more decay, less sustain, more like that. And then just a tad. That's a little bit too long of a release, thank you. Too long. Okay, we're gonna... Legitimately? What the fuck? Oh, that's because I've been doing it all. That's because I've been using that function, right? Right. Yeah. Okay. So I do want this setting on here. So we want a little bit like that, a little bit like that, a little bit like that, and then a little bit like that. I've been thinking all wrong. So we do want... Okay, a little bit more release. So I want some crossover, right? And then dynamics free. Awesome. On these guys, I want dynamics free. But that doesn't do anything here. But here, all right, here. Right, so we want that. So now, if we take them both together, now there's one that is louder than the other. Let's see, I can't... Oh, wait. So can I? Is this that one, or is it... And then, of course, in this one, I haven't added this yet to it. So we're going to add a little bit of that. But I think we're going to go... that's a way better one. Then we go. And then just to showcase how it sounds without. It still sounds good, but having that little bit of a edge to it. Now, can I add effects in here? A quarter repeater input filter. No. But, so I can't add an if. Wait, I might. Wait. I might be able to. Because if so, we're gonna try it. No, I don't feel like that was what I needed. I feel like it's good like it is. So now we have our sort of bass sound here, where if I click this, this will open up, which is awesome, because then I can use stuff that might crash, because it will only open up this, and then I'll have to open up the crashing plugin. Multi-instrument for the win. Multi-instrument for the win. Okay, so we're gonna start off by doing and then we're gonna go like here, and then realize, whoa, kids, move forward a little bit at least. Then I'm thinking, wait, actually I'm thinking, yeah, so that's about a oneer. That's about a oneer. That's about that length. And then we go like this. Okay, that's not gonna work out. I'm thinking, right? Overlapping. Now this one can't overlap. Well, it can, because I could make the, but I can't just. So I can't get that, technically get that sound by looping up 4 bars. So, also, I think this one is longer. No, it isn't. And then just to add this onto that. And that low note. Oh wait, wrong. I mean, like. So I'm just gonna lower this. Well, technically. Okay, so I don't want the chords to come in right there, right? I want some sort of like I'm going like, well, maybe I do an arpeggiator. Maybe I do an arpeggiator. So it goes, I'm going to just add this because, and we're going to do like a, did I pulse? Arpeggiated. We're going to make sure that, okay, so this is envelope. It's supposed to be envelope. Okay, sustain, bit of release. That guy, a little bit less release. Sustain, more the K. A slight attack. So it would be maybe, you know. Or just an arpeggio. Now I'm thinking, are we going to have that here in the beginning though? Because I can just take this, make a copy, and make arpeggios that are like properly sequenced arpeggios and not hand played arpeggios. So they're like precise. This works. Just get that down to acceptable green level. And then you're like, do you really want to hang out with your friends? You just want to hang out with yourself. I don't want to. Damn it, I can't stop. Okay, so I mean, I could do like a very slow arp, right? So it goes, but that just seems so Or I could do this one. This one, I don't know. But this one, but we could do this one. Where we do. No, wait, then I would just have to. No. Get up to A. And then put it like that. Because then it goes up. So I'm just gonna get these out. I could do 7, but wouldn't that sound weird? Going like. So let me just take a look at these up here too. See if it actually, it doesn't sound bad, but it doesn't sound great either. You know? But either way. Yo, I want a 7. Everybody gotta put down. Okay, but let's try with the 7. So like a 7th of it. So that would be a G. Then we're gonna just. And then be like that. And then an E. No, wait, I gotta copy it so it's the same. So that's a sharp. I don't know if it is. Then we have the, which is a C sharp then. Then we're just going to take all these, right click them, toggle mute. I just want to see if it works with just the 7s, right? As extra notes. Kind of not. So what I would do is technically just do that and then toggle them mute. Well, I might as well just boop them. Because they're not going to work and I have to find a different solution. But this like boompa, this kind of worked. So we're going to stick to this. Well. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so we're going to get our saxophone. So we want a baritone sax, and we want it here. America. Okay, so I think yeah, okay. I think that's our melody. So we're gonna just intro melody. That is, we're gonna duplicate this, and we're just gonna a couple times because then we're gonna just go. What the no, saxophone. I think why do I keep touching? So that's but it, yeah, I mean, like,